See if OBS is actually doing its thing. One sec. Go on my phone, make sure thing's live. No music today, guys. No music today. I didn't warn anybody of the live stream. There's a reason for that. Not really. Not really a reason to that. Um, I don't really know where to be. I don't even know where to begin. Where do I begin? Um, uh, I really don't. I don't even have a list on or like a script off to the side or anything. I'm kind of just doing this normal. I don't know how to explain it. Let me open up this. We're gonna sketch a little bit, hopefully. If I don't end up sketching, don't worry, don't fret. This isn't like a sketching video. It's not like an animation art video or anything. It's just kind of me talking about things that are going on in the world and things that are going on with me. So yeah, I got the live notification turned down there. Sorry for my brothers also talking, and if you can hear the birds, I apologize for them as well. Cool. Yeah, so recently I've been working on some, like, hygiene stuff, I guess. I don't know, like, working out a little bit more, doing all that stuff. Feel a lot better, but, I don't know. A lot of realization and stuff is going on. A lot of changes in the world and stuff are going on as well. Like, recently, I think, and why is my pen being so weird? There we go. My pen doesn't feel right on point. I'm drawing the wrong frame, aren't I? Recently, though, there's an iceberg or whatever that, broke off. I think Antarctica or something. I don't remember. If you haven't seen that yet, that stuff's like that's happening. That's fun. Um, there's a lot more I wanted to talk about, but I don't know. I'm nervous, and yeah, life. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna take out my earbuds. Where was we going with this? Anyways, yeah, a lot of things have been changing. Especially with me, a lot of people from the past and stuff are, coming back to talk to me, and I don't know why. Why, like, all of a sudden a big burst of people are, like, coming to me to ask for, like, help and, like, life advice. But, thank you guys for trusting me enough to give you good enough advice for that. I think I opened up this with, I don't think I opened this app as an administrator. It's fine. I'm definitely drawing the wrong frame. This is taking me longer than I wanted to take on it. It's been about a month, honestly. From this to now this, it's been a while. I haven't worked on it much this week. I did a little bit of other personal stuff, like art and personal, like hygiene, and where, like I said, working out, just kind of doing a little more cleansing stuff. 'Cause I can't speak words today. A little bit more cleansing stuff. Yeah, it's also been a while since I've streamed. How's everybody been? It's been quite some time. I've been just pushing it back more and more because I'm like, you know what? Today's not a streaming day. The next day, I'm like, oh, I forgot to stream. The next day, well, it's too late now. I just kind of kept that train going. Never had like I don't know. I had the motivation and stuff to do it. I just rather not. Not at that moment in time. I was like, I need to get some of this stuff done. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to draw. Um. Okay. Seriously though, I'm quite fearful what the world may offer. Dang, I was already fearful what the world was offering then. I don't know. The world's just getting worse and worse as we go on with our lives. It always has been, and pretty much always will be. That's kind of a fact I've accepted. Why is my thing lagging so much? Stop lagging. Um, yeah. I was looking on YouTube today, and I was like, I don't see any art streams. Like, it's so hard to find streams on YouTube, guys. No wonder so many people are like, if you stream on YouTube, you're gonna have a harder time. I think, in my own eyes and my thoughts, I think you're gonna have a harder time. I don't know for sure. It's just from my experience. I only have like the same reoccurring viewers with a potentially like maybe one or two other people popping in here and there. But it's very hard to find people on YouTube. So I had to re-download Twitch. Do we have what? To talk fast in chat? No, no, no. No, it's just me talking about life and how stressful everything is and how much the world's changing as we speak. Yeah, YouTube is changing their policy. Oh, I can't speak words. Policies. I've seen a lot of videos and stuff like that. My voice is dying. I've only been talking for like maybe less than 10 minutes. Not maybe less than 5, honestly. Yeah, it's been just over 5 minutes that I've been talking and my voice is dying already. Just went on a call with my friend though and talked about that. So, talked about stuff like that as well. But YouTube's been changing some of their policies, and me becoming an animator on YouTube is looking a little bit more scarier and harder. And as a small YouTuber and stuff, it's going to be very hard to even try to get recommended and all that crap with everything going on. You could probably look at some Captain Sparkles stuff. He's talked about a lawsuit or something that's potentially going out. I don't remember. Today I watched a video and it also made me remind me of that. But it was specifically on like monetization and like demonetization and like, I don't know, like money related stuff with YouTube and how that stuff is being affected and how YouTube's pretty much just making, if you guys notice, everything on YouTube's just becoming a little bit more and more kid friendly as we go. There's no room for any like any jokes, any like, you know, like older adult jokes, because YouTube is going to more of a child side, which I guess that's good for my channel, but even then I have some questionable stuff I've talked about on this channel that I don't think people should be, you know, people younger than my age, 13 or, you know, younger, should even watch. I've talked about some other stuff. Not anything really inappropriate, just, you know, I recommend pretty much everything that I have made in the past is usually 13 plus. Because yeah, there's just weird people in the world, and I talk about some specific topics that probably don't want to be, or probably don't want to be heard by parents in the background listening to videos, or potentially coming into the room and be like, "What are you watching, buddy?" Like, I just sometimes I've been trying to keep it a little bit more kid friendly, and I've been thinking about that a lot as well, because where am I on this picture? Okay. But yeah, I've been trying to keep it a little more kid friendly. I've been trying to, you know, teach myself not to cuss as much, because the more that I cuss, the, you know, probably less recommended I'm going to be to a younger audience, because that's not, you know, that's not good for them. If you're younger than the age that I recommended, congratulations. You are here. Hopefully your parents approve. You know, I first got onto the internet when I was like 13 or 14, actually. 2018, 29. That was 6 years ago. Which is, I'm thinking, I'm 17, or almost 18 right now. 6 minus 18 would be 14. I was, yeah, 13, 14-ish when I first got online and started doing YouTube and all that crap. Because I actually started YouTube. What did I just do? Started doing YouTube when I was 13, I think. And my first stream ever was actually me playing a Fortnite thing with my brother. And I sound like a little squeaker. I I sound awful. I don't want anybody ever looking for that video, but in the future I probably will recommend it. I have watched it multiple times and I'm like, bro, I miss those days when I was so innocent and Fortnite was actually good. The first season I think I ever played was the fourth season. There was no chapters, no nothing. It was just like a year after it came out, or something like that. Like 2017, I think is when Fortnite first came out, and 2018 was when I played it. And I played the fourth season, and then kind of slowly played it afterwards, because I don't have a PlayStation here in my house, and my computer doesn't allow it. I didn't have a computer at that time, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I slowly played Fortnite because, I always played it at my dad's, and my brother was a little bit more privileged than I was. um, that side of the family had like a PlayStation, and my brother would always, play it. And then, yeah, that stuff. And now it's just garbage, and I don't care for it. Now I'm like a Rocket League type guy. But my computer isn't even my computer can't even run that either, so I don't know. Very bad. I've been drawing my character a lot recently too, so I've been trying to get back into the art stuff again. That's off topic. But yeah, Fortnite, it was a good game, now it sucks. YouTube did change, like I said, YouTube changed its stuff. I'm all over the place right now. I apologize. Yeah, I'm kind of scared about that though. YouTube changing its policies, lawsuit like Google versus something or whatever, that stuff going on. I've been hearing a lot about I don't know, most people, I don't know. Okay, I don't want to say most people aren't. The most people I've talked to, from the people I've talked to, they aren't really religious. But I've been seeing a lot of stuff about the rapture, or like Jesus' second coming. So that's also kind of put me into like a, oh no, I gotta be ready type mood, Yeah. I don't want to talk much about that, because that's kind of a little touchy thing with the world it is today. But, nothing wrong with, there's a little bit wrong with the world right now, but I'm not going to get into that. Does that look better? Yeah, I think so. And yeah, this is actually a really fitting frame for right now, because I was just talking about the world. And in this scene, I'm talking about how bad the world. Oh, that's a perfect circle. Yeah. I've been practicing, guys. Told you guys I've been drawing offline. I have a couple of other frames. I don't know. I haven't been doing much. But, yeah, I've been drawing more on my phone and stuff, too. So that might be another reason. I put eyes on the world. What am I doing? I'm gonna look at a picture of like a map. Depression. Let's talk about that. Most of my friends are depressed. No, I think that's why most people are trying to come to me and like talk to me about stuff like that, because I don't know, the world just needs a lot of loving. And I guess I'm just there for people. Is that Greenland? We'll say that's Greenland. We got like Africa right here. This is like a very, very, very terrible map design. I'm just gonna like, here we're just gonna, my classes are good. I don't know. I don't know really. Don't really know what to talk about. I should have wrote a script before this, and I knew I should have. I chose not to though, cause I don't know. I'm dumb sometimes. Sometimes. I don't know about that, but where was I going with that? I don't know. I think the world just needs a little bit more loving. We need to love this planet right here. This planet needs a lot more hearts. They gotta love each other more. There's a lot of hate. A lot of, people not using their minds and not researching what they're doing and what they're looking for. That's kind of why I hate YouTube Shorts, and that's why I just hate TikTok in general. There's been a thing. That's another thing that's been changing. Everything's just changing my perspective recently, and I hate it. I don't hate it at the same time, though. I like it because I feel informed, and I feel like I understand a little bit more about what I'm getting into in the world. But at the same time, I don't like how clueless I was then. You turn that down, buddy? TikTok, though. TikTok's been going through a little bit of stuff. If you guys don't know, there's been a thing going around saying that most people probably already know this. TikTok's been like, China, China does TikTok and stuff, and made TikTok. They're doing their stuff as educational, and they're, trying to benefit from TikTok and all that stuff. US, though, it's kind of just whatever we put out, and it's kind of, to me, in my opinion, I feel like it's just garbage. I've always hated TikTok. I always will, pretty much. Shorts, I somewhat hate shorts. I just get a lot of the same type of content. And that's another thing. YouTube, just fix your thing, please. My recommendations, they're just garbage. I hate it. I hate the garbage I'm getting. It's just, I get the same videos I've already watched, and then random crap I'm never ever going to watch. Let me close my door really quick. Yeah. Just YouTube Shorts and just YouTube in general, my recommendations have been so crappy recently. Like, literally, I've complained about it pretty much every day this month. I have an alarm, sorry. That's actually my alarm telling me I need to go to bed, but I'm defiant, and the alarm before. Okay, so I have another thing I'm gonna talk about after I talk about the TikTok YouTube thing. I'm gonna actually write that down over somewhere, so I don't forget that. There we go. Yeah, TikTok's been benefiting their own country, and I feel like the other countries aren't benefiting. It's just like crap, and it's kind of not educational. Which I don't mind if not everything's educational. Just I wish it was a little bit more. I don't know, I like learning. I hate school, but I like learning. School is just a place for people to to kind of just do whatever the person tells them to do. It's just, I don't know, I hate it. School sucks. I don't know. School's easy though. School sucks, but it's easy. You just kind of got to do the work. Literally, that's it. You just got to do the work. As long as you do the work on time, it doesn't even have to be good work. It just okay. It has to be somewhat okay. It has to be, like, oh wow, that's acceptable. It has to be acceptable to a certain extent. Yeah, it's better to have, out of this world content for the teacher to read or look over, just all that. But honestly, for me, I've learned it's just kind of a curriculum that you just feel like a slave to. I don't like feeling like a slave. I don't think anybody does. I don't think anybody does. Um, I feel like me learning in the school, it's crap. It sucks. School system could be a lot better. It's just, I honestly, it could be a lot better. I personally don't know how to fix it myself. Maybe if there was a little bit more, hands-on or like different ways to teach specific thing, which there are, and I know there are because my math teacher taught me a specific thing in different ways. And I had to help one of my sisters who's doing Algebra 2 right now, and for some reason I had the slope formula, like y equals mx plus b. I had that crap stuck on my head, and I was like, yeah, I know how to do that. First, you gotta find the slope. We found the angle of the slope, which was like 2 or minus 2x. And then we had to figure out what b was, and b is like the intercept of y. And that's it. It's where the line starts on the y-axis. And my sister didn't know that because the teacher taught her a different way. Not using, a graph. I was learned with more visual stuff. She was taught, she was taught, I can't English. She was taught with more, like, numbers and, I don't know, I don't know. I understood what the teacher was, how the teacher was teaching it. It was just not the best way, I don't think, for her. And I'm glad I learned it another way, because everybody else in my family had no clue what they were doing. They're like, I don't know, I don't know. And likely, me being the Algebra 2 fanatic, I guess. I'm good at math. I'm good at algebra stuff, just not geometry stuff. Geometry sucks. I hate it. I don't need to know the Pythagorean theorem of a specific shape. No thank you. That's dumb. I'm not gonna use that in my life. What's it called? Of this circle? I don't need to know. I just need to know if it's a circle or not. Is this a circle? Close enough. It's I don't get it. I don't understand that part. I'm not gonna use it in my lifetime, so why do I need to learn it much? I understand like covering it over briefly and then like moving on, but like getting into like a big depth topic or going into depth about that topic is not needed for me, which is why I like my career center I'm going to right now, which it kind of focuses more on the art side of things, I guess, kind of. Right now we're just doing Photoshop stuff, and I hate it. I don't really care for Photoshop stuff. Right now, like literally that class was good the first semester, and then the second semester I feel like it's just going downhill. Then I asked the teacher what we're doing next after we do Photoshop, and he is like, one second, let me look at my script for this video. Okay. And he was like, we're going to be doing page layouts. And I was like, bruh, that's going to be so stupid. Why? Why? I don't get it, I don't understand why. Why do I have to learn that? And me being the student I am, I question pretty much everything I do. Not good. Honestly, I do though. I'm like, where do I, that's just, I can't think. Dang. Where am I going to use this specific thing? Where am I, when am I going to need it? If I'm going to do it like my own company, why am I going to need a specific thing? Hello, Edric. I'm glad to see people are popping in. People I know are popping in. I need to move this character somewhere else. But the next part's me talking about hopefully this YouTube thing works out for me. Which honestly, like I said earlier, right now it's looking a little rough. I don't know. It's just every day it's just getting a little bit harder. The more you know. The more you have to learn, the more the world changes. The more advanced in technology we get, the closer to death we get to. It's very sad to talk about that, but in all actuality, that's what it is. Alrighty. Might just be in a very sad mood today. I don't know. Not the rest of my day was just good. It was like I said. I woke up, ate a banana, worked out. I ate a fruit because I was like, I need to be a little bit healthier. I need to eat something the first thing in my morning to feel a little bit more energized for the day. So I ate a banana. He worked out a little bit, and then went to school. And school work was just fine. I think I did a test today. I don't remember. I did review. No, I didn't do a test. I did review. I did like an essay, and then I filled in I read like an article, and then like filled in blanks and stuff. It was dumb. That was my economics class. Chemistry, we just did review. And I guess you can know what the essay was. That was my English. Seriously though, what the world may offer. Hopefully this whole YouTube thing. Okay, so I'm gonna be probably walking towards YouTube. I'm gonna zoom out. I think okay, I'm gonna have to do a directional arrow. We're gonna zoom out. We're gonna zoom out a little bit. I'm actually gonna nope, wrong tool. Zoom out. And then we're going to make our character walk this way. So yeah. What were we talking about before I got distracted with this? School. I don't want to talk about school anymore. School's depressing. Everybody I've known is always depressed. And they're like, schoolwork just gets in the way. And I agree, schoolwork gets in the way. I had like an e-learning day. If you don't know what an e-learning day is, just like online schooling, pretty much. And I had that Wednesday. So that was, a nice day to, take a breather and live life. I ended up doing a lot of art that day, let's just say. I only had 4 classes to do work in. Got that done. And my 4 classes didn't hand me a lot of, bad work or whatever. A lot of hard work or anything. So I ended up finishing that by like 9. And yeah. I only have 4 classes this year, guys. I only have to go pretty much half a day and then do something, or 3 periods of my day, half a day. That's about it. And then go to a 4th period, which is something I really love doing. So, but right now it doesn't feel like I love doing it because like I said, I hate Photoshop stuff right now. The only reason why I hate it though is because we're just kind of looking at tutorials. We're just doing the tutorials that are on like the Adobe website, which I can do on my free time. If I really want to do that, I could do that on my free time. I want the teacher to teach me. I mean, he's probably just, chillaxing, or he's grading his first period class work or something, because apparently that class is super stressful. And, yeah. That stuff goes on. Honestly, I don't blame him, though. Just work in general is tiring. That's another thing I want to work on. My laziness, procrastination. I've been so lazy recently. Even this whole week, I've pretty much been lazy. And I'm just a lazy person in general. I've talked to so many people about me and my laziness. And I've looked for so much help. And I've had a couple people, give me a little bit of advice on what they would do if they were in my specific, situation, how I felt. And, it's pretty much what I've been, what I know. I know this stuff. It's just, I'm too lazy to do it. I'm too lazy to do my own stuff, guys. I'm trying to, fix myself on laziness, but I'm too lazy to fix myself on laziness. So, I gotta get out of that mindset. And that's why working out, it kind of just, helps out with everything, I feel. It just makes me feel a little bit better. It gives me a little bit more energy throughout my day. So I feel like I can do anything. I've taken so ever. Oh, I can't speak words. I've taken forever on this animation that it's like very demotivating. Like seriously demotivating. It's like I hate it. I hate it. I hate how much time and effort I put into stuff. But at the same time, get it? I said time and effort. The time and effort though on this, it's taking too much time. Like, it's just storyboarding. Like I said, I've talked about this before. Should only take me about 2 days, but instead, it's taken me about 3 weeks. And that's because if you look at the attention of detail on all the frames, I pretty much talk about, I pretty much go into depth of what my character design looks like. Every single frame, which that's very, buggy. All I have to do is, like, I have a frame somewhere. All I have to do is like stuff like this. This is like me quick storyboarding, and that's what I feel like storyboarding should be like. That way I'm not wasting too much time on detail when I'm trying to actually animate. Animation is like the longest part, and I'm just taking forever on the storyboard. If I have to animate this video, which I'm hopefully going to, and I said I was going to, so I am going to. It's definitely going to be outdated by the time it gets posted. And as long as I don't procrastinate, and yeah, then I'll get it out. But that comes down to my point that I was going to talk about earlier after, TikTok and YouTube short stuff that I said I was going to do. I have a schedule. Those alarms right there from like 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, that was me. And that was not me. That was my schedule that I set up for myself, because I was like, to keep a creative part in my brain, and always have that a little bit of like a routine, I guess. I have like alarms and stuff to tell me what I need to do next. So I usually have like an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours on specific tasks that I do, so that way I don't get too carried away in specific things. Like, if I spent too much time on detail on a picture and took forever on it, then I don't feel I've wasted my time pretty much. I need to stop worrying about too much detail unless it's like a rendered piece, but that's going to take me a couple of days with my schedule. It's going to take me probably 3 days if I do my schedule properly. My schedule consists of like personal drawing, which is what I've been doing the past 3 days. Or a couple of days, where I just been drawing pictures for like myself, my self-confidence, make me feel a little bit better, and so I'm not so pressured about the social media that sees it. The social media only sees like the little specks of what I actually accomplish and the things that I do. And I'm like, whoa, that looks so good. My voice cracked. I'm like, whoa, that looks so good. I posted on Instagram. And I haven't done that in a while. And I didn't do that Wednesday either, because I was like, if I end up making art for social media, then it's going to be bad, because I'm so pressured about it being good for what the media wants. And if I just make it for myself, then I tend to do a lot better. But it kind of sucks at the same time, because if I want to stream and I want my content to actually look good, then I actually have to, I actually have to make or like stream it as if I'm going to be seen by social media, I guess. And right now, the media is just kind of taking out everything by, what's it called? Like shorts, it's just clips of specific videos, and I hate that so much. But you kind of have to watch what you say sometimes. Some jokes, probably get you demonetized because you say like an F word or something. And this picture right here is just not working for me. I am not monetized on any of my videos, so I don't really know why I'm worried so much about it, but I do want to get monetized. You know, people reach out to me, please. If I can make this a job, that'd be great. But if I don't end up making it a job, then I'm most likely going to end up working on like a landscaping company or something, because I have nothing else better to do, and yeah, that's about I don't have anything else. I don't have any other reason. Besides, I like being outside. Outside hates me, though. The outside hates me. I'm allergic to, like, grass and stuff. All the pollen in the air, but I don't let that affect the way I try to work. I don't let my, what's it called? My imperfections, I guess, as most people would say it, or see it as. I don't let my imperfections take control of who I am. So, I have asthma. I will try to run as much as I can without having an asthma attack. If I have an asthma attack, then, oh well. I go a little bit hard on myself sometimes. But, as long as I do that, at least I know I'm trying. And I guess I'm just addicted to knowing that I'm trying, that I end up pushing myself over my limits. When do I know to stop? I don't. I just keep going. So sometimes that's actually like the real case. I'd be telling a joke and I'd be laughing. And I'll tell another joke that's kind of related to it. I'd be laughing. And people just get over it. And they're like, okay, your joke sucks now. And I'd be like, saying another joke again. I'd be like, oh wait, I just said that. And I laugh again. Because I'm just so quirky and I don't know how to respond to people. Very socially awkward. But, I don't know. Recently I've been able to talk to people a little bit better. So, yeah. What's a casual walk look like? This casual walk looks like he's like, I don't know, he looks stiff on he looks stiff on his upper torso, or on his torso anyways. Like, the legs look like a really good casual walk. It looks good. I love those. Those are probably the best legs I think I've actually drawn in a long time. That's saying a lot, because not really, it's not saying that. Actually, maybe. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with this. But those are the best legs I think I've drawn in a very long time. Because, yeah. I've always struggled with legs. Literally, whenever I first started drawing like animation and doing animation stuff, legs were the hardest thing. I was always one of those top. And you could probably tell by looking at most of these frames. It's always waist up, and I guess that's just because I hate legs. I know how to draw them. It's just sometimes the proportions don't look right, and then I have to fix everything else whenever I try to fix the leg proportions, and he's either too skinny, too fat, too short, like his torso's too short, or, you know, it's just too much work. So, yeah. And I don't want a tall, scrawny boy, because I'm not tall. I am pretty scrawny, though. I would say this character is actually maybe a little bit more tubby on the legs than what I actually am. Everything else looks pretty good. I do have pretty broad shoulders. My my body looks kind of like this type of shape. Like, it's actually more thicker, like this. And then like my shoulders, I have like a really broad upper torso, and then my legs just like, I don't know how to explain my legs. I don't really look at my legs much. Mostly because there's just so much hair on my legs. Sometimes I hate it because tube socks, you know what tube socks are, hopefully. They're like the socks that like go above your ankles. Sometimes it like, this is really gross to even talk about. But sometimes my hair gets tangled up whenever I wear socks, and then it just hurts. But that's just a little minor problem that happens. So I don't really mind. The pain usually lasts about like 20 minutes before I'm like, okay, this is bearable. Yeah, I need to figure out the arms. That's what I was going to do. Walking. That's all I'm gonna type. Walking. It didn't even type. It ended up. Okay, I thought it typed in Walmart, and I was like, "What is this?" I thought it brought me to Walmart.com, and I was like, "Bro, what are you doing?" Alright. We're gonna end up bringing this arm just a tad bit back, like so. Just a casual like sway in the arm is what I would call that. Just, like something so minor, so not very obtrusive or out there. This arm right here is gonna end up going forwards just a tad bit. I got like the Mario Kart pause menu song stuck in my head. I don't know why. Like Mario Kart Wii. I got that like menu stuck in my head. Oof. That guy just sounded like he got hurt. My brother's watching a video with no earbuds. And like he just got bit by a dog or something.
Mommy. iPad, I peed.
Ew.
Hey, y'all hear Renee?
Yeah.
Urination is just a part of human. What are you?
It's just, waste. I don't like waste. Ah, crap. Wrong thing. Oops. Anyways, you know what? That's one question I have not asked. What is your guys' daily routine? No. How's everybody's day been? Do you guys even have a daily routine, though? Or am I like the odd one out here? Am I just the weird one? Yeah. The person who recommended, okay, I don't know what they didn't really recommend me, but I watched a video. I watched a lot of videos, I guess. Was watching a video on like content I've already watched or whatever, and this was in like my animation tips. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a playlist on my YouTube. You can check it out. It does it goes into depth of like how I learned animation and stuff. It's not like my videos. It's just other people's videos that I've took into account on my own free time to actually understand what I'm doing with animation. So I do recommend it. There's a lot of stuff you can learn off of that. Even if you don't want to do animation, it is a very good playlist to learn how to make content and understand what's good and what's not. So that's the point. I was watching a video on there by like Brooke Eagleston. I think that's how you say it. He has a character design forge, and one of his videos he was talking about like having a daily schedule and all that fun jazz. That looked like a casual walking. I think the arm needs to be extended out just a tad bit. Can you turn down that yelling? Alrighty. Thank you, buddy. Anyways, he had a schedule set for himself, and like I'm in school currently, so I can't do the morning schedule that he does. But he did recommend like maybe just making a schedule after school, right after school, having that sacred time for yourself. So that's what I do. I can just go ahead and read out my schedule because that is a very good. I do want you guys to like try it out at least a little bit, like one day, not one day. Try it out for like a month, see how it does for you, or see how it goes for you. If you ended up liking it, you should keep it, I guess. Do that. Got all these alarms for my first thing in the morning, which is like waking up for school and crap. But anyways, right as soon as I get home at 3:30 p.m., my first thing is draw something for self-improvement. So like drawing hands the other day. I had to draw hands because I was drawing hands, and I used to be able to draw hands really well, and I never really had to go into too much depth with hands. It's because I've pretty much understood the anatomy of it a little bit. I've always drawn cartoon hands with like 3 fingers and a thumb. 4 phalanges. I love that word. And yeah, it's been really easy to do that and stuff. I've just kind of looked at other people's art and was like, that looks good, that looks good. Kind of just picked out what I think looks good and what I think looks right. So that's what I did. I just did that, and I've kind of understood and tried learning the anatomy and added it to other different style of hands. So like I said, I've talked about flat tip fingers and stuff before. I'm not going to get into that right now. But yeah, that was one of the studies I did the other day. Read a book or a scripture. That's at 4:15 p.m. So I have about like 45 minutes or something of just time to myself with drawing or with like improvement or self-improvement drawing stuff. And then I have looks like another 45 minutes of reading a book or a scripture or just reading in general, trying to get some of that intelligence up. Media time, social time. I have that for about 30 minutes, and usually I honestly don't even follow that. I don't usually go on to social media until like 7, which is the bad, because that's actually my animate time. But what I end up doing is I probably could go ahead and just swap that out right now. But I usually end up switching that out for a little bit of like my animation stuff, like what I'm doing right now. Not really, because I'm just kind of talking. But yeah, I have that for about 30 minutes, and then after that, I have a break time. So I have like intermediate, or I have that word somewhere. Intermission. There we go. It's like an intermission for me. It's like take a break, take a breather, go downstairs, chillax with the family. Maybe socialize with the family. I don't know. Sometimes I call my friends during that. I'm just gonna draw a circle hand, because I'm not in the mood for drawing, really detailed fingers and stuff right now. Those hands look a little low. We're going to end up bringing the hands just a tad bit closer to the actual body, or actual arm, so like so. Alrighty. My next alarm, I guess. Yeah, all these are alarms. They get annoying sometimes just listening to them. I was like, ugh, turn off already. Well, my next one is I have like specific like Sunday and Thursday for when my dad calls, but yeah. 6 o'clock, I have hygiene, stay clean. That's what the alarm is called. That's whenever I take a shower, shave my face, and hygienic stuff. I eat food around 6 or 6:30, 6:30, 7-ish. So that's about, I have like 30 minutes within that time to eat food and, kind of, if I usually eat my food within like about 10 minutes. Usually doesn't take me all that time. But what I do is I end up texting one of my friends and talk to them for a little bit, or I talk to my family. So yeah. And then at 7 o'clock, I've already mentioned this a tad bit, that's when I animate. That's when I'm supposedly supposed to animate, but like I said, I usually end up swapping that out with my social time. Yeah, I typically try to stay off social media. as much as I can, because social media just sucks donkey dookie, and it's very bad. Bad social media. The more I look at social media, the worse it just gets. So why stay on it? YouTube, I stay on it because I don't know. I feel like the outcome is going to be a lot better than what TikTok's going through right now. Although I don't know, YouTube's also kind of YouTube. You just need to fix up your act. You know, you really gotta do your job. Do it right. Listen to the peoples. The peoples have spoken. Hope this whole YouTube thing works out for me. Why do my eyes look so sad in this picture now? This is not a sad frame for me to be. This is not a frame for me to be sad. So we're gonna go ahead and just fix that right now. Fixed. We're just gonna leave it at that. Boom, fixed. It still looks sad, but I'm fine with it right now. And I'm actually gonna end up having a YouTube thing right over here somewhere. No, you know what? We're gonna just make it a walk frame. We're just gonna go ahead and actually remake this frame, anyways. A walk frame. We're gonna make a still frame where I have my hand up, pointing at YouTube, pretty much. Yeah. I said this was gonna be a quick chat. I lied. I guess I got kind of carried away with actually drawing because I don't know. I told you guys, my creative mind is actually working the way it needs to work. That's an okay circle. But yeah, it's good. I'm glad my mind's working the way I want it to. Kind of. I wish, like I said, I still wish it wasn't so lazy. But I kind of put that upon myself. I say I'm lazy, and then I am lazy. I need to look at myself as I did something. Like, right now, I'm actually doing work. Surprisingly. Wow, I'm actually doing stuff. And it's actually going out good. It's still a little bit too much in detail than what I want, but it's good right now. And this brush is actually a little bit bigger than what this thing is, but that's fine. I got quiet. I apologize. That's another thing I've been trying to do. I don't know why that crossed my mind so much. Sorry, I'm just kind of all over the place. Like I said, I don't really have a script to look off of. I don't have key points or anything to, guide me. And this was just supposed to be a quick chatting thing. But it became more than that. Which is good. I like it. I like it like that way. I like it that way. I'm glad it, became a little bit more than just me chatting. Because I was going to be like... Oh, that's another thing I want to talk about. First, we're going to talk about this thing. I wanted to get my desk set up and stuff specifically set up so that my creativity can spark up a little bit more. So, instead of having all these wires laying around, I want to get them all cleaned up, make it feel really nice. I want to make my desk feel clean, set up properly. Recently, I don't know if I told you guys this already or if I streamed whenever I changed it up, but recently I ended up changing my desktop. I recently changed my desk setup to be next to my window. That's my window.
Who said that?
That was me.
Oh, that's someone else actually. Not John.
No, but
It's not God anyway.
I ended up setting my chair so I can look outside the window. The original way I was setting up, I could still look outside, but there's a big barn in my way when I look. So I ended up flipping my desk to be right next to stick out of the wall, kind of, I guess. Here's my I'm going to draw a little setup. Here's the wall. Here's my window. Here's the corner my desk used to be in. I ended up changing my desk to be this. Okay, this is where my desk used to be. I used to have a little seat right here. I ended up changing my desk to be this. That way I can always look out this window. And I love it. Right now I'm really appreciating it. Because it snowed like Wednesday. And whoo, whoo, it was great. I was able to see the snowfall as I drew, and it was such a great moment. I was so proud of it was definitely a day for me to to feel good. It was a good day, and I had a really good week so far, kind of. The beginning of the week was a little rough, but then I started kind of guiding myself towards what I wanted, and but I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. This week's been all over the place. But yeah. Thing I was talking about, I keep referencing and then going back to the specific topic and then going back to another topic that I was referencing. But thing I was talking about earlier, before I talked about the desk setup, was my other channel. I might stop streaming on this channel, like for real. I want to, I think I'm going to end up having to do some content on my other channel before I stream on there, though. Maybe. I don't know yet. I haven't streamed on there yet. Or if I have, I streamed once and instantly deleted it. But I think I got close to streaming, but never ended up doing it. But, I don't know why I wanted to stream so much. My streams always end up lagging. Badly. Sometimes they end early. Like, I don't even know this one's still going. Is this one still going? Yeah, it's still going. It's going good. What was it saying? Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh yeah, streaming on my other channel. I think I have to make a little bit more content on the other channel. Or content on the other channel in general, because I haven't even started it. I don't really know how to start it. I've always wanted it to be something a little bit more wow. Like, astounding for you guys to like be like all, pumped up that I'm actually doing stuff. But I can't seem to get there. I don't know why. I can't make any content that I feel like is going to end up, making you guys feel all renewed and proud. And even if you aren't proud, I just want to make you guys feel like, yeah, I don't know. I haven't referenced the channel yet. I think I have once. For the people who actually know what I'm talking about. There's nothing on there yet still. Might not be for a little bit. The type of content I want to put on there, just live streams. I just want to post whatever I can. Live stream wise, or I don't know. I've thought about doing vlogs and stuff like that, but you guys know how it's gonna go. Especially since I hate cameras. I despise cameras so much. Cameras make me feel like pressure to actually, do stuff. I don't know. Why am I afraid to do stuff? That's something I really should be asking myself. Like, I've always been afraid to ask girls out. I've always been afraid to just, do my own thing. I've just always been afraid to do stuff. Maybe that's something I actually need to work on myself. Just doing it. But, right now I am just kind of doing it. I'm having fun with it, actually. I don't think I've had this much fun drawing and talking at the same time, which is actually working out for me right now. Typically, I just go back and forth with drawing and talking. Where I'm like, I'd be sitting here staring at a picture, explaining something for like 20 minutes. And then I end up going back to drawing and narrating when I'm drawing. But, We're getting a little bit of work done. I ended up wanting to stream this whole thing, this whole animation process, so you guys can kind of get a little bit of an idea of this is how long it takes. It takes longer sometimes, and so right now it's taking longer than what it needs to be. I've already talked about that a little bit. I'm actually gonna end up moving this guy over this way, and then we're gonna end up drawing YouTube. No, we're gonna end up drawing YouTube as like a big boy. Big boy man. Just a big... You know what? What is the scene? What is the script say? Hopefully this whole YouTube thing works out for me. I'm gonna end up making YouTube hold my hand. Like that, like that. And we're gonna stick a little bow on it. We're gonna stick it on like the edge, kind of. Yeah, that's kind of cute. What do you guys think? Thank you. Wait, I'm confused. What are you thinking me about? We're gonna extend these legs down just a tad bit. Because, yeah, I made her a little short. You know what? I can go ahead and bring the whole YouTube logo down just a tad bit as well. Did I miss something, or is that, like, comment late? It says you sent it, like, 2 minutes ago. We're going to end up making this leg just a tad bit smaller as well, just to fit, like, the perspective of the picture, like that. Yeah! Got a cute little YouTube right there. Kind of like a relationship, actually, which is kind of ironic because I'm talking about it working out. So, yeah. I'm getting a lot done. I'm getting more than I've gotten done. I don't know how long. 3 days, specifically on this thing. 3 days, probably. Maybe, no, it's been about 2, honestly. Like I said, I worked on some stuff differently yesterday. I don't know, yesterday was just a good day. I like that picture. That picture's, I want to, that picture right there just makes me happy. Okay. But if not, I'll be among the crowds of the cities in which many people roam, wishing I had grasped the opportunity that I had when I was younger. You know, my sisters told me that specific... That is the last sentence of my video. Wait a minute. Not really. I have a whole, paragraph, but that's like my ending. That's like my end card, kind of. I don't really have anything to put on my end card. Which, speaking of that now, if you guys have any artwork you want to send to me, like, fan art and stuff, that would be really much appreciated. I like seeing everybody working on their own arts, and makes me happy. Makes me happy that knowing that I inspired somebody to draw something. It makes me... I almost cried one time because somebody told me that. One of my friends was like, You brought me into it. You gave me inspiration to me. I remember when we were talking through Roblox or whatever. I was like, oh! I started going into tears
I
because
remember when you were
yeah.
with me.
Do what?
I remember when you were with me and we saw someone.
Oh yeah, you were there. You were there whenever I was.
But you weren't crying.
No, I cried before that though. I saw it on the bus and I cried. And then I came home and told you about it, and you're like, "Oh, that's so sweet." I was like, "Yeah, I know. I cried earlier."
I didn't remember saying that you cried earlier, but
Well, I did cry. Well, maybe I didn't cry. I just teared up though, because it was wholesome. It's very wholesome. And if I didn't cry, then I cried in my mind. Um, but if not, I'll be among the crowds. Okay, so this one's gonna be me walking through the city, and actually, I think we're gonna. So okay, so here's another thing I've been trying to work on. How long a scene should be used. I've been analyzing people's videos. Like the other day, I was watching. Well, yesterday. Yesterday, I was watching something else. YT's uh Adam's video on. Don't know why I struggled with that. He's like one of my main inspirations of even starting YouTube. But, it's been a while since I've watched some of his content, although he's kind of slow with it. But that's besides the point. I was watching his like teacher's video or whatever, where he's like always going to the bathroom and like destroying the toilet. He's like, I think that the video is like destroy or the toilet destroyer or whatever. But I need to make a new frame.
maybe quiet for just a couple seconds.
No.
I just want to hear the rain first.
The what?
Yeah, I just heard the rain.
What rain?
The rain out there.
There's no rain out there.
I don't know if it's actually.
It's my computer. It's probably my computer fan.
Probably just some weird thing from outside.
No, I don't think so. It's either my fridge. Oh, your fridge is off. It's either my mini fridge or my computer fan. Because if I do this, it gets a little bit louder because it's not getting enough airflow. What was I doing with this frame?
I heard that.
Yeah, that was my, what's it called? That was my computer fan. It's very loud. Is Devin marrying YouTube? No. I'm talking about a relationship with YouTube. It says, I am quite fearful of what the world may offer, which is the scene. No, not the scene. Quite fearful of what the world may offer. I have the world over here. I'm going to be looking at the world, which I can go ahead and fix later. But it said hopefully this whole YouTube thing works out. This scene right here is me walking to YouTube and holding YouTube's hand. Hopefully this whole YouTube thing works out for me, but if not, and then it's going to be me walking past the YouTube logo, and it's going to be super sad. It's going to be sad when I walk away, and then I'm going to have people walking past me, and that thing, yeah, it's going to be the last thing pretty much. I'll be among the crowds of the cities in which many people roam, wishing I had grasped the opportunity that I had when I was younger. So, I'm be walking through the city, and then as I'm walking through the city, the camera is going to zoom out, and you're just going to see the skyline pretty much as it zooms out, and then that's going to cut off to black, and then it's going to be the end card, which is hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, blah 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 blah, etc. All that stuff. Got to get that play button XD. I don't care honestly. Exactly. No, no. I don't know. You know? Gotta paste this keyframe. And this keyframe is gonna be YouTube sad.
been scammed before?
No, I don't really care if I get the play button or not, honestly. As long as I'm loving what I'm doing, I'm fine. As long as if it's just gonna be a hobby for the rest of my life, then I'll do that. But you know, if it's just gonna be a hobby for me, then that's probably gonna be the best choice because then I'm not gonna be stressing about how much money I'm gonna need to make one month. So but I do plan on getting a job soon, whenever I can drive, which I actually need to work on my um driver's ed for that. So tomorrow I have my sister like yelling at me to go do that because I really need to get that done because if I turn 18 and can't drive, then I can't get a job. And guess what? That's gonna be bad. I'm gonna be stuck in my house stuck with like one task to do, and that is actually just work on the online education thing. So, yeah, fun. Do I have to draw this guy walking? Can I? I can probably just copy most of this actually. I gotta move YouTube though. I'm gonna have to move him this way. A specific angle probably. Like so. Move YouTube in a specific angle as well. Or yeah. Trying to make sure like the edges and stuff don't affect. I don't think it does on Krita, but I know in like Illustrator and Photoshop it does. I'm just gonna end up tracing this green thing I got right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry I don't have any music going on. Like I said, this whole stream was supposed to be like just a really quick thing. I ended up actually doing work, so we're actually doing stuff. I ended up actually. Why did I hit insert? I don't know what I did. Okay. It's probably trying to open up my files. One sec. I accidentally clicked the insert button. We're gonna go to the be right back screen really quick. Because look at that screen. Wow. You guys like that screen? Is it any good? Eh. There's no point to that. I don't know why it's not deleting that specific thing I want to delete. Could hit backspace, but backspace is just gonna fill it in with the color. So, yeah, I don't know why deleting's not working. Is it on a different layer? It is on a different layer. What the heck? There we go. That's why it wasn't working. There we go. Yay. I don't know how I did that. I accidentally clicked a wrong keyframe or something. No, we're gonna end up making this whole. We're gonna change the arms and we're gonna like flip this YouTube square thing to a different angle. We're just gonna, change the curve of it pretty much. Like, let me get it. My thing's lagging. Alrighty. Circle it and get like above its legs. Transform, control, and I think I'm gonna bring it inwards like. No, maybe not. That should probably work. And what will also help, we'll put this play button thing right here in the eyes. Bring that down just a tad bit. Make the eyes look sad because YouTube's sad because I broke up with her. I said him. I'm not gay, guys. I got quiet after that. I want her to look absolutely devastated because I would be with if I would be too. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And then we gotta put the arms slumped. There we go. I'm gonna erase that little thing in the mouth because that's bothering me. And boom. I don't know why the mouth thing's bothering me, but the bow is not. We're gonna erase it now that I've mentioned it. But it wasn't bothering me, so I don't know. Alrighty. And then this guy, he's walking. Remember? So we're gonna take this my selection tool, which is the A keybind for me. I don't know what it is for the regular people. But you guys aren't regular. You guys are weird. You guys are weird. Stop being weird. Don't be weird, guys. These are nerds, geeks. Okay. Oh, I gotta delete the legs too. We got this. We got this. Yo, we got it. Boop. There we go. Yeah. What time is it? It's only 10. It's 10:38. It's only that time. What? It feels like it's been... How long have I been streaming? I don't know. Let's check. I have been streaming for an hour and 7... It feels like it's been about an hour, so that's about right. I was gonna say it feels like it's been about like 40 minutes, but an hour does sound kind of reasonable. Which means the stream probably will end here soon, guys. This is like my last one of my last frames I'm gonna end up making. I only have one more frame after this. You guys were here to see it all. Not really. You guys were here to see pretty much all of it, I guess. So that wasn't wrong. I did a couple frames offline. But, you know, it feels good to accomplish something. So, yeah, I'm glad I did this. Feels good to have, like, my work that I've worked on for days, weeks, even, to just, you know, be almost done and finished. But even then, I'm not done and finished. But I feel like the animation part's actually going to be easier for me. Because that's going to be a lot. Because if I do really good storyboarding, hopefully the actual animation itself is mostly just me, you know, doing the or tracing most of it. Maybe adding a little bit more detail. Changing, like, some, what's it called? This is too big. Changing some, frames up a little bit, you know, maybe changing like a scene or two that, you know, doesn't fit well with the script. I already made the audio, and most of the audio, like the specific part in the audio, I had to listen to for sure because I ended up clipping out part of my script in the actual audio because it just I couldn't match up a single part, a single line to like the music I wanted that goes with it. And whenever you guys watch the video, you guys should know what part, maybe. But, I was very proud of that part. And, after I made it, though, I was like, this feels so stupid. This video feels like not, you know, it doesn't feel like it's entertaining or it's gonna be, like, very effective in the YouTube community, I guess. Which it most likely won't be. And I don't want my character to look happy about this. I want him to look like he's bored out of his gourd. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and we're gonna be walking through the city, so we're gonna make one more frame. Where did my frames go? We're looking at the background right now. Can I this bigger? Thank you. And this last frame right here. New frame. This last frame is gonna end up being like a gonna end up being, let's look at a city like road. City helicopter view or something. I don't know. Something like that. I want to have like a road kind of or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. City skyline. Plus I just want to look at pretty pictures. So let's look at some pretty, you guys can't see them. It's game 2 city skylines. Wow. I'm honestly not that surprised. It's just a whole bunch of game stuff. I don't want the games. New York, because New York's very, very, very easy to like tell. Although I don't want to be dedicated to just making a specific silhouette of New York. So we're most likely just gonna look at it, kind of get a feel of what it's gonna be, which I think I kind of have an idea. We're gonna end up doing something like, we're gonna have 3 layers for this on the end animation. The end animation. Something like with like buildings like this. We're gonna have like a smaller buildings as the distance goes by. I don't know why I'm struggling with a whole bunch of lines. It's just straight lines pretty much. Oh, I don't want to do that yet. We're going to end up doing this thing right here. And this looks like this is the bottom of this thing, so we're actually going to end up erasing this. Because I don't want it to look like that. We're going to end up doing like this thing right here maybe. And then the last one's going to be like really small buildings, like cubes almost. I got quiet. I apologize. It's not fun when like your favorite streamer gets super quiet, because then it just gets boring quickly. And that's probably gonna be it. I'm gonna have like 3 layers. The buildings are most likely gonna be set out in a better format, but you kind of get the idea. It's gonna end up being like this. Gonna zoom out, but it's also gonna go up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually indicate that it's zooming out. And going up. Just ruin the whole picture with arrows. My bird fell off my desk. I'm like a little plushy bird that I have sitting on my desk. It's like my bird from my childhood. Because I don't know, I'm just a person who likes nostalgia. And he fell off my desk. Hi, birdie. I don't actually have a name for my bird, honestly. I've never named him. I've always just called him Birdie. It's just a little parrot-looking thing. Oh. We all got those plushes, right? Like that one plush we have from like when we were 3. That's my plush. That's my little stuffed animal that I've had. Alrighty. I think that's it. Let's look over the whole thing. We've done this a little bit before. We're gonna look over the whole thing right now. So this is to, I'm gonna, should I read my, I'm just not gonna read my script. I'm gonna explain it though. I ended up typing something on my script that I didn't want to type there. Okay. I had a conversation on my Discord with a fellow person in there. And it got me thinking, I'm gonna make this video. So, I know I'm a bit late with the year. Actually, no, I'm gonna make a video about this. Where's that? So here I am today giving you guys my New Year's resolutions. Yeah. I'm a bit late with the year. And I did something, but in the beginning of the year I did somewhat of an okay live stream, which you guys should go check that out actually. I ended up drawing a couple of content creators. And I kind of did commissions, but it was like content creator commissions. So like people were just recommending me other people to draw. Well, I wasn't, recommended any commissions from content creators, I don't think. I said, but you guys could check out after this video. Where is that at? No, wherever. Uh, for those who don't know what a New Year's resolution is, it's a personal goal or achievement someone attempts to finish by the end of the coming up year or a yearly goal. Typically forget about them, but this year we're going to change that. My first resolution is to be a little bit more confident. This one's about talking about this in every live stream, which I pretty much do. This is talking about me being shy and thinking lowly myself. Excuse me, I was yawning during that. This is just a frame of me pushing the black scene right here over. Thought it'd be kind of funny. Humorous, I don't know. Although I might get, I'm not monetized, so I can't get demonetized for this, but could get age restricted. Probably shouldn't have mentioned that. But, which I guess my content is 13 plus, so, if you are watching this and you're younger, what are you doing? What are you doing here? Had to talk about that earlier, actually. Go watch the stream. Go watch the previous parts of the stream and you'll understand. First, I just said that. I want to be productive. This is talking about me having a creative mind and being content with what I make. This one is talking about the person saying that no matter what I make, you guys will be appreciative of whatever I make. I said that weird. Of whatever I do make. So, you guys, yeah, hopefully you guys do appreciate what I make. And this part's talking about how people ridicule me, or how I feel like people would ridicule me if. No, wait. Let me just look at this. We're just kind of really broadly summarizing everything. This is talking about me not letting people tear me down. Although, technically, I'm being torn down right there. This is me networking. This is just a little inside joke. If you watch the video, you'll understand that part. I'm not going to explain that because, yeah. And, this is Chip Flake. Okay, I'm going to explain a little bit. This is Chip Flake right here. They actually did a live stream today. Go check them out. They go by Weird Cat live streams or something like that. That's their streaming channel. It's Chip Flake or Aaron. This is Jackadamia Nut and Jack. This is me, but this picture of me looks weird. So, yeah. This is just a couple frames that I'm talking because I'm talking about finding a group of people that I would appreciate, or that this is talking about me finding a group of people to talk to. Yeah. That's why I made my Discord server and all my other socials in the first place. What is this for? I don't remember. You guys could check out my Discord. by the way. It's not in the description just yet, but if you do check back on the stream tomorrow, it should be there. Because I gotta, edit that stuff later tonight. Because I didn't do that during the beginning of the stream. I say go check myself out, but like honestly, I don't have any links in the description. And there's probably no description actually, as of right now. There should be one later though. I don't know what that part is. This is me gaining a significant amount of experience. What is this? I don't know what the black thing is here for. I don't. Well, let's think. This one's pretty self-explanatory, so I'm going to talk about the next one, which is coping with the new world as I become an adult. Wait. What? Did I miss a couple frames? Did I not save some of those frames? That's the part where I'm talking about growing a significant amount of experience, and it's supposed to flash like this. That's what the flicker thing there is there for. And then it goes, this one's pretty self-explanatory. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, that's right. Or maybe it's just gonna be these two. Yeah, but I don't know, I'll figure something out. If it's not finished, then I'll finish like a frame in between both of these, like right here. Anyways, coping with the new world as I become an adult. All the stressful responsibilities that come with it, I feel is going to be a heavy load upon my shoulders. I wish I didn't think this way, but I do think I may fail in the world. And that's where this part goes. I know nothing about. This is talking about working a job, having to pay insurance and bills and stuff, me being scared of those things. And this is me being sarcastic and crying about it. That was the part that I actually edited into the script or the audio as well that I needed to implement, so I had to listen to the audio to remember this part. And this part's talking about, oh, no, wrong thing. I'm on the wrong tab. There you go. This one's talking about the world and how I am fearful of it, which is, this is where I started in the beginning of this video, guys. If you go to the beginning of this stream, I ended up making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right. Yeah, I can count. Cool. Ended up making 6 frames within this time period, which is actually really good for me. I'm talking quick. Hopefully this whole YouTube thing, I'm on the wrong page, aren't I? No, it's not working, actually. Okay, I was hitting number 1 on the number pad. Hopefully this whole YouTube thing works out for me. Which is this. This is just me walking. That's a transition frame. It's me from this. That's why it zooms out. That's why this part right here, you got all these arrows and stuff right here. It's because I'm zooming out and I'm walking to YouTube. Hope this whole thing, YouTube thing works out for me. But if not, I'll be among the crowds of the cities in which many people roam. Blah, 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 blah. And that's where this part comes in. And that's it. That's it. I can read the, what's it called? We're going to go ahead and read it because I am going to end the stream right here, right now. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. That's actually what it says too. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I appreciate everyone who has made it this far. I've been more active on Discord recently, so please do check that out. All my socials are in the description, which currently they actually aren't. But, so do whatever you want to do with that. I'm gonna go play Minecraft now. See you guys in a month. And while I'm gone, stay lit, my little Daredevil spy. That's just, like I said, that's gonna be like a 5-second thing, depending on how long. I also have extra content afterwards, which is going to be like me talking about how long this video took. Kind of just talking about the audio, honestly. I just recorded some more crap than I needed to, and I was just like, let's just leave a little bit of an Easter egg at the very end. So stay tuned for that. If you guys are watching it right now, and you guys hear that, I expect you guys to say something about it. It's not anything too, what's it called, too complex or anything. It's just kind of me talking about, like I said, the whole recording, which apparently only took 12 minutes. Wow. All my socials are in the description. They aren't right now, but they will be, guys, so do check that out. As I say in this video, so do whatever you want to do with that. I'm not actually going to go play Minecraft. It says I'm going to go play Minecraft right now. By that time, I'm probably going to actually be working on another video, so might have to change that. See you guys in a month, and while I'm gone, stay lit, my learning troubles. Bye. That's it. That's it. Alright. That's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Lol. If you guys didn't, that's fine. Whatever. The dislike button's there for a reason. If you guys did, though, please, smack that. Smack it. Please, if you want to, you can hit the subscribe button. If you like the content, it does help. I don't want, and I think in the future, I'm not going to try asking you guys to subscribe as much. And this video, I actually don't, because, I feel like I've done it a little bit too much in the past with my Minecraft stuff. And, you guys have free will, so, do whatever you want. Yeah. Check back on this video. You know what? If you want to check out my my socials and stuff, you can check back on this video, and I do recommend subscribing if you want to do that. If you want to check out my socials, you can subscribe, or you can go to a different video of mine, watch that, and then look into the description. I should have my links in there. Some of my older content might not, but I think I went back to all my older content and started putting like my links and editing like the descriptions to actually describe what the video was. Because sometimes I would just be like, this is a test stream, and I'd leave it like that for months. When I'm like, we actually drew this stream, or we drew in the stream and talked with chat. But yeah. Anyways, hopefully you guys have a good day, good evening, good night, good sleep. Get some sleep. Get some sleep, you little beautiful babies. He scared me, honestly. My little brother scared me. I've never feared more in my life. You guys just witnessed the scariest thing that almost gave me a heart attack. I almost had a heart attack on stream. How do you guys feel about that? Not really. I shouldn't be joking about that either. But, yeah. Get some sleep, babies. Or daredevils, whatever you guys want to be called. I'm gonna call you guys babies right now. Because babies are cuter than demons. Yeah. I don't know how to end this stream off. We're just gonna go to OBS. We're gonna click stop stream. You guys can see this little thing right here. Wow. Whoa. I like seeing it sometimes in my streams. I watch my streams over, and I'm like, I could fix this. Could fix this. I analyze a lot of videos, guys. A lot. So, I want to make sure that the video's as best stuff as possible. I tried a little bit of VTubing last stream. Go check that out. By the time I edit this video a little bit, there should be like a, an end card or something here. I don't know. Or there'll be a suggestion up on the top right corner. Up here somewhere. Something like that. I don't know. I want to figure out how to use those. I've watched a couple videos on it. I've watched one video on it. It was very, very self-explanatory. So, hopefully I'll understand it. Never done it before. But, wouldn't mind. Anyways, I've talked too much.